Hello, my name is Catherine Mayberry.
And I'm Scott Lang.
We are actors with the Pigeon Creek Shakespeare Company.
Pigeon Creek is Michigan's only year-round touring Shakespeare company.
We are also the only company that does public performances in The Rose, a replica Elizabethan theater at the Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp.
This year, Pigeon Creek will be producing 2 plays in the Rose. The first will be the Comedy of Errors in the spring, and second, Hamlet at the end of the summer.
Those performances will take place on May 30th with the Comedy of Errors and August 29th with Hamlet, and the proceeds from those performances go to benefit Blue Lake Public Radio. Ticket information is available at bluelake.org/radio. We are here today to do a little bit of a preview of the Comedy of Errors for you. So we are going to present one scene from the Comedy of Errors just to give you the flavor of what you will see when you come to see us at the Rose. In the Comedy of Errors, Shakespeare uses one of his favorite plot devices, which is identical twins separated as babies. Shakespeare loves this plot device so much that in the Comedy of Errors, he uses it not once, but twice. That's right. There are 2 pairs of identical twins separated as infants in this play. The first pair of twins, who coincidentally are both named Antipholus, are the masters of the second set of twins, who are coincidentally both named Dromio. At the beginning of the play, Antipholus and Dromio of Syracuse travel to a new city, which is the city of Ephesus. Unbeknownst to them, their long-lost identical twins live in Ephesus. Now, they arrive in Ephesus and some very strange things start to happen. People greet them by name on the street, people offer them gifts, and perhaps most strangely, Dromio runs into a woman who claims to be his wife. In this scene, he returns to tell his master Antipholus what he has encountered.
How now, Dromio! Where runn'st thou so fast?
Do you know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Thou art Dromio, thou art my man, thou art thyself.
I am a woman's man, and besides myself.
What woman's man? And how besides thyself?
Marry, sir. Besides myself, I am due unto a woman. One that claims me, one that haunts me, one that would have me.
What claim lays she to thee?
Marry, sir, such a claim as you would lay to your horse.
What?
And she would have me as a beast. Not that I, being a beast, she would have me, but that she, being a very beastly creature, lays claim to me.
What is she?
Marry, sir, a very reverend body, such a one as a man may not speak of without he say, Sir Reverence. I have but lean luck in the match, and yet is she a wondrous fat marriage.
How dost thou mean a fat marriage?
Marry, sir, she is the kitchen wench, and old grease. I know not what use to put her to, but to make a lamp of her, and run from her by her own light. I warrant her rags and the tallow in them will burn a Poland winter. If she live till doomsday, she'll burn a week longer than the whole world.
What complexion is she of?
Swart, like my shoe, but nothing half so clean kept. For why? She sweats.
Oh.
A man may go over shoes in the grime of it.
That's a fault water will mend.
No, sir, 'tis in grain. Noah's flood could not do it.
What's her name?
Now, sir, but her name and 3/4, that's an L, and 3/4 will not measure her from hip to hip.
And she bears some breadth.
No longer from head to toe than from hip to hip. She is spherical, like a globe. I could find out countries in her.
In what part of her body stands Ireland?
Marry, sir, in her buttocks. I found it out by the bogs.
Where, Scotland?
I found it in the bareness hard in the palm of her hand.
Where, France?
In her forehead, armed and reverted, making war against her hair.
Where, England?
I looked for the chalky cliffs, but I could find no whiteness in them. But I think it stood in her chin by the salt room that ran between France and it.
Where, Spain?
Faith, sir, I saw it not, but I felt it. hot in her breath.
Oh, where America, the Indies.
On her nose, all or embellished with rubies, carbuncles, and sapphires, declining their aspect to the rich breath of Spain.
Where Belgium, the Netherlands.
Oh, sir, I did not look so low. To conclude, this drudge or diviner laid claim to me, called me Dromio, swore I was assured to her, told me what privy marks I have about me, such as the mark on my shoulder and the mole on my neck and the great wart on my left arm, that I, amazed, ran from her as a witch. And I think if my breast had not been made of faith and my heart of steel, she had transformed me to a curdled dog and made me turn the wheel.
Go, hie thee presently, post to the road, and if the wind blow any way from shore, I will not harbour in this town tonight. If any bark put forth, come to the mart, where I will walk till thou returns to me. If everyone knows us, and we know none, 'tis time, I think, to trudge, pack, and be gone.
As from a bear a man would run for life, so fly I from her that would be my wife.